Welcome to the Mischief. I'm Valen, and this is Sky Factory 2.5. Alright, well, I have done some minor improvements that I think you guys might approve with, might like. I upgraded the signs. I got tired of breaking a sign and adding in a whole lot of emoticons and then having to put another one on every time that you guys made a suggestion. So I decided I would upgrade the signs to the fancy signs, but I was going to keep the oak theme for now. And if you guys are able to meet the 27 emoticon requirement, then I will put some clay blocks back here and spawn in a player head and plunk you down in there in the Hall of Fame. Now, of course, I might do that at the end of the series or something anyway, if you guys are interested. But yeah, I think there are some that are getting very close. I think Robin is like at 19. Actually, it was like 5 entire rows. I might change the requirement to be something a little bit less. And then we can still keep track of the points that you guys are racking up on here. But I've got plenty to go over, so I should get into this before I get a little too carried away. So yes, I did some extremely large derps last episode, and I'm not talking like I left a pipe sticking up through the ground. I'm talking snowballs. Yep, snowballs. Everybody knew that I messed up on snowballs. I knew I messed up on snowballs. It was pretty obvious when I was like afterwards. I don't know. Sometimes when you're recording and when you're editing, you're in two different mindsets, and like watching a video versus playing in the video. Oh, it can really be nerve-wracking. But yeah, here we go. Solution number 1. Don't use a frickin' pickaxe on snow to get snowballs. Use one of these, like a mattock or a shovel. And look at that. Snowballs. Oh, facepalm indeed. So I got all those that I need. Plus, with these, I think I've got some pumpkin seeds as well. And there was a lot of suggestions that were wonderful, by the way, for, there they are, pumpkin seeds right there. I just plant and water up some pumpkins. Or I might even have a pumpkin in here, for all I know. Maybe there was one in the chest I just opened and I wasn't even looking at it. But then I could just make a snow golem. And then I could, because I had mentioned how I knew I could shovel up the small amounts of snow on a full-size block, not a half slab, but how I could shovel that up, but I wasn't sure about regular full-size blocks of snow. And yeah, you could just infinitely harvest snowballs from those guys. Now, I'm such a dork, but hey, you guys got a whole lot of emoticons out of this. So let's see. For recognizing that I should have just used a shovel or a mattock, or well, the right tool for the right job. I have Robin, Minecraft S, The Dude Rocks, Luigi, and Hunter Parsons, which I believe Hunter Parsons is a new person to the list, so I'll have to add up a new sign. So let me add that in here. Alright, there's Hunter Parsons. Robin should be simple enough. There's that one, bringing him up to an even 20. Then we have Minecraft S. There we go, bringing that one up to 4. Then, of course, The Dude Rocks, bringing him up to 19. Then we've got Luigi Modelin. There we are, bringing you up to 3. Then we have Hunter Parsons, of course, I already took care of. And I know last episode I said I owed somebody one. I think it might have been maybe the Dude or Infernus or Robin or somebody like that. I said that I missed one. I put it in. I found it in editing. I forgot which one that was. I'm terrible. So if you remember, let me know, and I'll make sure to give you a bonus one. I think I'm pulling another another, wasn't Black Swordman, it was Demorme, where I just, like, for 2 episodes there, I just blanked out. So if you remember who you are, please remind me, and I will add that back in. Sorry about that. But moving on from there, we also have the snow golem plus shovel solutions. There were at least 4 of you that came up with this one. Starting with Yedin Politicot, brings you up to 4. Then we go to Luigi Modelin again, which came up with, multiple suggestions. So let's bring you up to 4 as well. There you go. Then we have Captain Spud 99. brings you up to 2. And then last but not least, we have Wizard 1399, which I'm not going to add yours yet because you have 2 suggestions. There was that and another one. And you came up with this really in-depth explanation on how I can get dirt using Botania. And not only just like use the dirt wand in Botania. You were like, hey, Valen, if you just start off with this step, then this step, this step, this step, and so on, and you listed exact steps that anyone would need to take in Skyblocks, or in Sky Factory 2.5, for them to be able to get a dirt wand, and then just use the mana from that and maintain it. It is really, really nice. A very straightforward and simple list. And for that, I'm going to add an emoticon, plus, of course, the one for the suggestion of... keyboard fail. For the suggestion of the snow golem as well, and we'll center that. There we go, and that brings you up to 5. So yeah, that was wonderful. I have to say, I'm not going to do it though. At least not quite yet. There are some things that I wanted to get to. I do plan on getting into Botania, and I was familiar with the process that you could do, but that was really, really nice, and I'm sure that others will definitely benefit from it. And I might even go back to it and implement that once I get into Botania a bit. But moving on, we have some other regular suggestions, one of which, actually 2 more of which are in regards to snowballs. I hang my head in shame. One of them was by Kendall Silver. And of course, it's still daytime and it's starting to rain. But I don't think Kendall has a board up, so I'm going to grab another board and be right back. Not only did Kendall Silver get a board, he also got another comment. Now, the first one that got him the board in the first place was I could use a glacial precipitator. This thing here, which is designed for making snow and ice. And it's, I mean, this is the resonant version here, but I mean, it's within my grasp very easily, and I could have easily gotten that. So that was a good one. And then the other option was he discussed toast power for a culinary generator as well as a Gormarillis, and I am very aware of the potential of toast with a Gormarillis on a timer. But he went in depth as how to explain it, what machines to use, and it was really, really good. It was really insightful and a very good way of optimizing that setup, and not just for a Gormarillis from Botania for mana and or whatever other needs I may need, but as use in a culinary generator, which can be great for RF power. Very creative stuff. I'm really liking this. So, moving on though, another snowball suggestion. I had no idea there were so many different ways you could get snowballs, but this one, above all else, including vanilla mechanics, I, Valen Frostweaver, should have known. Ravin Singh, of course, was the one that pointed this one out. So let me get you another emoticon here. There you go. That puts you at 21. And that was I just need to plant snowbells from Witchery. One of the first few starting plants you can plant in Witchery is a snowbell, and when you harvest it, you get snowballs. And if I were to guess, if I don't have snowbell seeds, all I need to do is use some of the tons and tons of bone meal that I have and put it down on some open ground and punch that for seeds, and I would get snowbell seeds. So, yeah, that happened, people. That was the thing. That definitely happened. But the last of the suggestions also came from Ravin Singh. So let me add that on here. All right, and that was an ancient spore plus dirt plus a barrel plus some water in it, or an ancient spore plus dirt. You know what? I might as well just show you guys. All right, ancient spores. Let's see. I will grab one of these. Plus some dirt. Oh. So, put the dirt down, and it turns it into mycelium, which will spread over time and so on. I do have a few ancient spores, but not many. I think there was like 11 in there or something. But then I put a barrel on top of that. And then I fill that barrel. Oh, shoot. Guess what? It's out in the rain. Well, let me Let me fix that quick. There we go. So, I have this down here. I then fill it with some water, which I realized it was out in the rain and gathering water, but I don't really care. Whoops, I forgot to... Oh, crud, that's going to bother me. I bet some of you thought that I might, like, mine my whole base with that chop, but no, did not happen. So, bucket of water. There we go. It is now full with water. And you can see it says transforming, and that is increasing at the top there. And what that's going to do is turn it into witch water. And with that, you then click it with a bit of sand, and you get yourself, once it's done, witch water, which you then click with sand, and look at this. See something in there look familiar? And what it says on the little tooltip there? Soul sand? That's right. That is a very easy way of getting soul sand, and I could easily set this up to automate. I might do this in addition to that. You know, that thing over there with the garden and the things. I might. I don't know yet. But I have soul sand now, which I can use to make solarium, as well as sieve it for all the good stuff, including nether quartz that I will be needing. So I might set up like a small area just for this, because I think I'll need more of it, but it wouldn't hurt for me to get that entire garden thing set up anyway. Oh, and look at that. The one piece that I got gave me 2 nether quartz. How awesome is that? And I have 5 nether quartz in here, which is enough for me to do some QED upgrades. I think I only needed 6 to start. Oh boy, so many options open up. But yes, that is a very, very effective method and simple. And I have to say it's a lot more reliable to get the soul sand that way so that I can sieve it. And that'll be another setup similar to this probably. So yeah, I think that's something that will have to happen. And now that I can make snowballs, I totally need to make the level 3 upgrade on this thing. So I think I'm going to do that. We have the level 1, we've got the level 2. So next is level 3, I think, and we replace this redstone control, which I think is fairly useless since I just want it to always be on. And a little bit of redstone, and there we go. A couple of cryothium dust. That should be all I need to get this leveled up. Now, as I have 2 of those, I might as well make a second one. I just need a little bit more niter, I think. And of course, niter I can get from either blitz rods or sandstone, which, you know, sandstone you can make just with a little bit of sand, and there's a possibility of getting that back out from the sag mill. So I'm going to grab a little bit of sand, and I will craft it up. Come on, there we go. Into sandstone, and we'll see if I get enough niter from just this little bit here. Worst case, I can get myself some more sand. Oh, look at that, 1 niter. Well, 1 niter is better than no niter. But I still have sand leftovers. So, look at this. I could just redo it again. This is one of the few times it's not so bad, but, I mean, I am not getting all the sand back. You could just... It's sort of like sifting it over and over again to see if you can get some niter from it. Nope. I'm going to have to get a little bit more sand. Thought I'd be a little bit more fortunate. And there we go, I got my second one. This wasn't exactly an easy process, and I had to divert this just so I could get a little bit more sand off here, because I forgot that these guys were actually catching up to each other now, and yeah, all the sand had been used up, and I barely had any in storage. So I just did this temporarily. Once I get a little bit of sand storage, I'll put it back up there and break this down again and reconnect everything. But for now, I have a bit of sand being made, and I got my 2 niter that I needed so that I can continue on making the cryothium that I need. Once again, making the cryothium dust, so I now have plenty. I have actually double more than I need, but this way I'll have something for the future. And now I'll just make the rest of the ingots. I'll also make the level 1 and 2, so I can increase the ability of the other one, and we should be good to go. And there's the level 1. There's our level 2, and now to make one more level 3. There we go. Actually, I think I need to make 2 level 3s. I didn't make the first one. What the heck? Alright, well, I'll get right on that. Gotta make a little bit more electrum first. There we go. Bit more electrum. And another level 3. Oh, what am I missing? I'm missing the coil again. I need to make 2 more of these. There we go. And then, well, I only need one of those, but thank you for being so considerate to try and make me extras. Then I need to make another one of these for the other machine, which is going to be, oh, some copper. I'll just grab that real quick. And there we go. I now have all the upgrades for the lava generators. This should be pretty good. Yeah. So let's see if I can access this one. Oh, that's the closer one. Haha, I can fly. So I'm just gonna get a little closer. There we go. And we're going to just remove that. Put that in there. And then a level 3, 2, and 1. That should now be doing quite well. There we go. 16 RF per tick? Really? That doesn't seem like very much. Oh, it's because everything's full. So let's upgrade this one. Boop. And there we go. That is now really, really good. So let me, let's see here. I could probably plunk in my jetpack to power it up, suck up some of the power, and then we can take a quick peek at these to see how they're doing. Still says 16, but it's not pulling from these yet. Yeah, it's pulling from the reserves of everything else at this point. There we go, and now it's starting to kick in so that it can do more RF per tick. And you can see it's just keep going up and up. And as it builds up, it's just going to keep rising and rising, which is really good. I like this quite a bit. This is good. It's so the more strain there is on the system, the more RF it's going to make. Faster and faster. Oh, that one's only at 94. This one's at 160. Nice. Maybe it's the order that I have to put them in. I don't know. But it's probably just pulling out of one faster than... Yeah, this one's like so low right now. But that's right. Yeah, you can see the RF is actually dropping on it now. And that's cool. That's really cool. And you're not going to see this. This is just showing you how much drain or increase is coming, because these all have like buffers on them and stuff. But yeah, that worked really well. I might put this stuff away for now and move on to the next subject, which I was thinking was a little bit of improvement on the mob spawner, at least temporarily. And for that, I'm going to need a little bit of iron. We're just going to take 16 blocks and see what we can get away with there. I know I'm going to need some sticks, probably 3, and then we look up iron spikes. And there they are. Oh, that's right. I need to make the swords first. Before I can do that, I need to have ingots. Alright, fair enough. There we go, 3 swords. Time to strike. Nice. And 4 iron spikes, which I only need 2 really, but I think 4 will be fine. So what I'm going to do is remove the punji sticks. As effective as they are, I think what I need to do is, yeah, those are either get sucked up by me or by the fan, I don't know. But let's see, this is harvestable by an axe, but that's alright, I'm gonna use this anyway. There we go. And oh, it's just getting sucked up by that. What I'm going to do is put a couple of spikes here, here. Actually, I should put the punji sticks too. Ow. Yeah, that works. This is a really bad idea. What am I doing here? I'm like gonna kill myself at this rate. But I need those punji sticks back. Give me... Oh, it's already sent it down the tube, didn't it? Alright, well, let's head down here. See if I can... don't use that machine, tool. I'm just going to break things very horribly that way. Alright, so this will keep the... darn vacuum hopper in the way. This will keep the baby zombies from just like jumping in there and wrecking the place. Ow, ow. That's not how I envisioned this going. Oh boy, I shouldn't have put those up yet. There we go. Got that one. And I'm missing one because it got sucked up by the vacuum hopper. Alright, first, let's turn those off, because as entertaining as I'm sure that was for you guys, it was really difficult for me to try and do this. Alright, there we go. So now I have something pushing baby zombies up so that they get hit by the iron spikes should they come down here. I could have put just like a wall or something, but you know, I might as well use the punji stick still since they're there. I doubt that they're even going to take damage from them. It's just probably going to deny them access to getting in there. And then I can put these in place, and I need to get those slabs back. Thank you very much. And then slab, slab. And I'm thinking this is going to start causing me a lot of issues. Reason being is because currently, punji sticks I don't think cause certain kinds of drops, whereas I think the iron spikes do. And I'm also going to need a drum to capture the experience that's going to come from the mobs in this area. So I'm probably going to have to work on improving this as we go. But the only way I could really do that is by finding out what problems are going to come my way. So let me make a drum. Since I still have some leftover iron, plenty in fact, I'm going to make an experience drum. I know it may not be the... Oh, shoot, I thought I had enough. My bad. It may not be the most practical. Actually, I should do 2. But it's what I'm going to go with because of space constraints. I don't want to build out just yet. So I have my drum. I'm going to grab these just in case. You know what? Just in case, I'm going to grab the liquid transfer node as well. I can't remember if it needs that, but I think it'll be all right. And then I can always hook this up with one of those clear the experience tanks as well, so I can harvest the experience from it. But I think if I put this here... Oh, yes, perfect. It's already... Yes, it's working. I don't even need to tell it what output it's just doing it. Look at that. 900, 1,000, 1,200. Oh, this is good. So it drained all the experience that was in there out already. So, hey, win-win right there. I tell you what, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. But I do want to work on these here, the XP tanks, adding one to there so I can pull it out when I need it. Let's see, do I have any tanks in here? No. So what I'm going to need to do is lift this drain here, then dig this one up here, put it on top so it drains into it, or I could have, you know, just used it, but there we go. And then I'll just pull these out until it is empty. There we go. And then I can harvest it and it'll be an empty tank, which is what I wanted it to be anyway. Put this there. And I could actually put a barrel here. I might even do that. Just put a barrel in this place instead of these tanks. But I did want an option to be able to remove said experience so that I can use it for my own advantages. Primarily empowering my armor in the meantime, because I've already been taking some damage on this stuff and I'd rather empower it. Yeah. So this is going to be a little bit interesting. So I have hover mode enabled. Let's see if I can do this with it. Did it get sucked? Oh, it got sucked up in there. All right, well, that's fine. I'm saying that a lot. It's fine. I'm imagining a little dog sitting at a table while everything's burning. Saying, it's fine. And we're going to put that there. And then I'm going to come back over here. Yay for the jetpacks. I love me some jetpacks. It's so good. So I could put it right there, but I want it to be a little bit below. So let's see if I can, it's going to be here. Yeah, this is really, there we go. And that also adds a light source, which luckily does not go in there. But then if I need to get the experience, I can just right click like I am now, and you see my experience levels going up. And now I'm regretting that because I've taken away the light source. There's no grate on here for me to hop onto. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Don't spawn anything while I'm gone. I'm going to borrow this grate real quickly here. Actually, I might steal a bunch of levels from this. Drain it out quite a bit. I might just drain it out completely if I can. No, don't put the levels in. Take them out. One more. No, it's not going to let me pull that. That's all right. I'm going to grab this and Hopefully nothing spawned while I was gone on top of that tank. There we go. And then I can stand on there and deposit a little bit just to give that light source. And then this will be good for... I don't think that I can directly donate my experience into that thing. I don't know if this works this way either, or if this is just going to fill up this one tank. But I do know that it will pull out from the tank in this way. No, it looks like that's it. It's just going to fill in there. And yeah, but it'll work for removing the experience when I need it. I might lower this a block or two so that it's not so in your face. But then again, I don't know. I kind of like where it's at. That's fine for now. I'm going to have to rework that entire mob spawner anyway. So let's hope that that turns out okay. And things don't get too clogged up. So iron spikes, I made the rest of the upgrades I was trying to do. I also have these nether quartz, which is what I needed in order to make a QED, which ender infused obsidian isn't too bad. Actually, I should make some of that right now anyway. And oh, I left the ender pearls down there. Be right back. Alright, and then I just put the ender pearls in here with a little bit of obsidian for ender infused obsidian, which I'm going to need more than 4. Ah, of course. Let's make another set. There we go. And what do I need next for this thing here? I'm going to need crafting table, 2 eyes of ender. Well, I think I might be able to manage that. 1, 2. And a couple of blaze powder. There we go. What else? We're going to need the crafting table, which is for wood, of course. One of the first things people will make. And then the diamond etched computational matrix, which is burnt quartz, made from a lot. Yeah, I don't have enough for that, but I can start this at least. Block of quartz, which I think this is, what, 4 quartz? Yeah, it's 4 quartz. So this is the beginnings of the QED. I'm going to leave it in this right table for now, which I believe it's, what, ender infused obsidian in the center, 4 diamonds, so I might as well grab the diamonds as well. That's not enough. I'll go get some from the other spot I have down here. Yeah, I've got a few. And then... wait. There we go. Alright, so that would be around ender infused obsidian. Okay, fair enough. Well, I will just put all the materials I need right now, which is those. I only have 1 block of quartz, which still needs to be turned into burnt. But I do have that, and I do have these. So that is the beginnings of my requirements. So I just need like 9 more quartz. It's not too bad. So I am going to do a little bit of harvesting on this and get some soul sand and sift it so that next episode we can put together a QED. And then I can use, then I can start making the other parts that will be needed to make that run as well. So I know I said I wanted to work on the farm. I do want to work on the farm, but I also wanted to get through some of the catching up on that, plus this and some other things first. I'm scattered. You guys know that by now. So I should be able to hopefully gain a little bit of experience from the experience farm there, and maybe empower these items here, the boots, and the boots are already done, the trousers and the helmet at least, so that I can start recharging these with RF energy instead. And yeah, we'll look forward to doing that next time. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and don't forget we've got a free Discord chat if you want to join in. We also have a Patreon server if you want to support our content. And until next time, folks, I'll see ya.